So I am approaching number 20 on my tour here. I was hoping that this would be open, and because of the screams that I can hear from the station, I know I'm on the right track. Night falls very fast here in Tokyo. It's dusk, but only about 25 minutes ago I was at Shibuya in the middle of daylight, and now in the wintertime it's already basically dark. There's a little bit of light left. I was hoping to get a day ride, or at least a dusk ride, a night ride on my 20th coaster, which is coming up now. Alright, here we are. We've gotten to Tokyodomecity, and I have my tickets. It only cost me about 35 Canadian for an unlimited pass, so I can try out other rides here. It's a night pass. It's sold after 5 p.m. It is a holiday. I couldn't get the flash pass because they're sold out apparently, which is fine because the lineup is actually not too bad. And if I wait it out, I'm sure I'm going to get at least 3 or 4 rides on the coaster itself, plus everything else that if I want to ride, I can give it a shot. There's a log flume here, so I'm definitely going to try that out as well. But we are here for one thing, and it is the Dolphin coaster, so let's get on riding. I should also say that the illuminations here at the Dome for the holiday season are actually quite impressive, so I'm going to do a little bit of shooting of that as well. There's nothing really better than seeing like essentially what is a shopping mall with a massive coaster on top of it that's now just going around the circuit behind me. Dolphin coaster coming up. Here we are about to go up the stairs and hit Thunder Dolphin, which is the only coaster at the Tokyo Dome Park. It is basically it's the same year, or a year after Millennium Force and Cedar Point debuted, which used to be my favorite coaster. This is the downstairs area. There are 2 stairwells. You gotta follow the rules. It is essentially a 200-foot Intamin Mega Coaster. It debuted, like I said, a year after Millennium Force. The layout of the coaster itself is on top of the buildings that feature a triangle pattern around this mall area. So it's I actually am not too familiar with the layout because it seems like there's a portion of it that's kind of hidden from view. We're gonna give it a shot and see what's up. I didn't really do any point of view vlogs, so let's get on this thing. Here's the line. Not your average coaster here at Thunder Dolphin. The staff is super friendly and they're very thorough, but all of my pocket articles are in this plastic bag that they provide you, just I guess to secure things and make sure you're good to go. Even though I have like my other sack, I'll probably prepare everything in here for the next ride, so that way it's a little less complicated. But they do go through all your pockets and make sure that there is no loose articles. Probably because the coaster does go over 3 different pedestrian concourses, so they want to prevent any accidents from happening, which is completely fair. We're just about to go on though. I think we have about 2 or 3 trains. The lineup is pretty short. Most people, it looks like, just basically have 1 ride on the coaster and then get on with their day. That's certainly not what I'm going to do, however. So a night ride on Thunder Dolphin is coming up. So it took about a half an hour to get onto the Dolphin coaster. The lineup is about the same to get in. The loading process is very thorough. It takes some time for them to go through the whole procedure. I'm gonna try to wait. It's open till 10 tonight, so I'm gonna try to wait out a bit of this line. And I'm gonna go on the log flume behind me, which is probably not the greatest choice considering it's about 6 degrees today. But why not, right? You're only here once if you are here at all. Wonder Drop is the flume ride here at Tokyodomecity. We're gonna give it a shot. It is a pretty, I don't even know what the manufacturer of this ride is because the log flumes, the boats are an unusual design, as you will see, and I'm not exactly sure where this trip will lead me because the lift hill for the drop is not actually in view, but obviously the drop is right over here behind. You will get wet on this ride, or so they say. I'm not wearing a poncho. As per the theme in Asia, everybody let's do it. All right, so that's Wonder Drop done. It does get you a little bit wet. Features a turntable at the top and a nice Christmas light display up the lift hill that's concealed in a building just behind us there. Pretty good little ride. It picks up a lot of speed because it actually takes you out of the river itself and then rolls you on a ramp before you actually hit the drop. So it gets a lot of speed, which means that when you get to that drop, it kind of sprays you real well with water. So yeah, it's definitely a wet ride. It's very short, but definitely worth it if you do the pass and the combination. I would probably go on it again if it wasn't a little bit cold. They do offer you a poncho complimentary at the entrance itself, so at the end of the day, if you want to do it and not get too wet, you have that option as well. Solid little ride, definitely worth a shot. Nice little flume, wonderful. As for most things in Asia, it was very loud in this station throughout the park, so you probably won't be able to hear it much, but it is my second ride I'm in queue for. The lineup for Thunder Dolphin is kind of like a third less than it was initially. Warning, 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 no loose articles or anything on the ride. So I did have my first ride. Counting on a little bit of luck here with the coasters because I got into the back for seat 11 in the final car. I'm about to get my bag check happening, so I'm going to continue this in a second. So it's 7:45 now, and the lineup is getting quite short as there's no one basically at the station anymore except for one train waiting. So if you are going to get a pass, it's a good idea to get it for the night because you can get a lot of re-rides in. Because yeah, this is ride number 4 for me right now. Trying to get to the front of the train. I've had 2 in the back already, and 1 in the middle of the train. So we're trying to get one in the front, but we'll see. It looks like I'm going to get a little closer. Most of the fast pass people just automatically choose the front because you don't get your choice of seat here. But looks like I might be lucky on this run. We will update in a moment. So I managed to jinx that in the line because I was just about to get a close to front row seat on Thunder Dolphin here, but unfortunately they had to close for technical issues. A little bit of a confusing little situation where we had a bit of a roll call or rolled off, take it off the ride. We were forced to stand in a waiting area just outside the exit door, and then we were brought back upstairs to grab our belongings, and came back down, got some passes. I believe the pass will be good for another ride on another day. So fortunately I do have that because if I do come back here, I'll be able to actually ride it during the day, where I haven't had that opportunity to do that tonight. Also didn't get any action shots of the ride really. Probably better to get those during the day. So hopefully this is the first part of a 2-parter for Thunder Dolphin here at Tokyo-Dome-City. Still got 3 rides in, so I'm perfectly satisfied with what I was able to get. I consider it pretty much the same value. If I bought 3 rides on the ride, I would have gotten the same value. But that being said, I'm going to go try the haunted attraction on the other side of the park and then wrap up my day here at Tokyo-Dome-City. So, impressions of the coaster. Awesome first drop, obviously. It's a little bit rickety for an Intamin, to be honest. It definitely is. It has not aged extremely well, I don't believe. It's not that smooth. It's not a rough ride. It just seems a little bit like it's one of those cars that's like reliable. You know it's going to get you where you're going. It's not necessarily going to get you in a smooth way. Now, I would say that the overbank turns are the highlight of the ride. The ones that go over them, that basically lead you into the building where the dolphin dives are featured. The first of which is really good, and also the head chopper through the circular porthole over the L'Aqua building that's behind me here is probably one of the highlights of the ride. Great drop coming into that as well. The finale with the airtime hill just after the Ferris wheel and the overbank through the Ferris wheel, also highlight of the ride. Very, very good. Once you hit the top portion of the dolphin jumps for the second time, the train slows down quite a lot, and so the dolphin jumps that sway from side to side are so slow, there's not much to it. There's lot of fireworks going on behind me, so I'm gonna go check out what's going on here and wrap up my day, as I said, at Tokyo Dome City. Great ride, Thunder Dolphin, definitely worth checking out. At the end of the day, hopefully I can recap this again with my daytime ride in a couple days time from now. So as mentioned, there's some great light displays at Tokyo Dome City here for the holidays, and this thing behind me is called Japan Blue, I believe. It's quite an impressive little light tunnel. None of the pictures that I've been taking really capture the effect. It's one of the most impressive light displays I've seen. The perspective that you get going down this tunnel is really something else. Well done. It's an attraction I just sort of stumbled upon, but it's definitely worth checking out. So I'm underneath Thunder Dolphin, and I just did the scare attraction here, which is called, bear with me, Onryou Zashik. So it's a walkthrough attraction. It's a little unusual. First of all, it says 6 and up, but this would not be an attraction that you could get away with putting children 6 years or older, even maybe up until like 10. Because it's pretty intense, to be honest with you. In fact, it's one of the scariest haunted houses that I've ever been in. Especially since you do it individually, they take a picture and then you walk through alone. Or at least I did. Or you go in groups of 2 or you go in groups of 3. I'm not going to really spoil anything. You do take your shoes off for this attraction, so you're walking through a house. The initial setup, it seems like it's going to be just like a standard like scare house, like many scare attractions or haunted houses that you get, scare mazes in Halloween events in North America, but this is another level, to be honest with you. They have some animatronics that are triggered as you walk through, and some live elements as well. Needless to say, they got me 3 times. Probably in the next trip I'll know obviously what to expect, but yeah, very solid attraction. Do not miss this if you're coming to Tokyo Dome City and you're into haunted attractions, because this has got to be in my top 3 of all time. I'm going to say that right now. It closes at 9 o'clock. I am going to try it one more time before I wrap up my day here, or my evening. But yes, excellent attraction. Well done. Totally worth it. So it looks like this is the last ride of the day. I've gotten the pirate ship in, the log flume, 3 rides on Thunder Dolphin, obviously the scare attraction, which was excellent, and now I am on the Ferris wheel that actually Thunder Dolphin goes straight through. This would definitely be a ride to take during the day to get a view of Thunder Dolphin actually traveling through this structure, which would be quite cool to see. The Tokyo Dome just let out about 10,000 people for some concert that's ended quite early. It's only getting on, it's 5 before 9, so but it was definitely a younger person's attraction. I'm not really sure what was going on, but yeah, it seemed to be something around those lines. So yeah, we're going up, and we'll get some good views of the illuminations here at the Tokyo Dome City from above, and end our day. Thunder Dolphin just teasing with its lights there, not letting you get on for another ride. Could have been a lot more than Dolphin Coaster, but to be honest with you, the fact that it got shut down there, I was able to try some other things that I enjoyed all of, to be honest with you. So if you're in Tokyo and you have the time, it's definitely worth checking out. In a pub now that is located just below the coaster, actually, and yeah, I'm going to enjoy a pint here and some fish and chips, and on the day tomorrow. Thunder Dolphin. We'll also get some shots of the ride in action, thankfully. So yeah, let's get on to it. So happy days. I'm now in my priority line, and I'm going to get the front row for the coaster because the situation from yesterday. So front row ride, 2 in the back, and 1 in the middle. Pretty much covered all Thunder Dolphin. I'll let you know how I think about the front in a moment.
こちらのサンダードルフィンは今から皆様を乗せて45度の角度で高さ80メートルまでぐんぐんぐんぐんどんどん持っていきます。高さ80メートルからは約80度、皆様の背もたれと同じくらいの角度で一気に急降下です。前にある安全バーしっかりと掴まってお楽しみください。お待たせいたしました。英語の出発です。今いってらっしゃい。
Here we go, front row ride on Thunder Dolphin.
拍手でお出迎えください。2番お帰りなさい、2番お帰りなさい、2番お帰りなさい。皆さん出発前の合言葉覚えてますか？最後にもう一度大きなせーの。ありがとうございます。それでは安全バー上まで押し上げて外してください。お願いします。お疲れ様です。ご乗車ありがとうございました。
We're looking forward to Bandit. This crew is the best. That's all I can do for today at Tokyo Dome. I got a couple of shots, but I got to get on to my next park. But yeah, front seat ride on Thunder Dolphin was really good, to be honest with you. If you can get it, if you can manage it, definitely give it a shot because the views at the daytime are definitely worth it. You can also, on those overbanks, you get like just an incredible view of the drop. And the last drop actually is one of the highlights of the ride too, so it's definitely worth trying out in the front seat if you can get it. Excellent day here at Tokyodomecity in a two-parter. Got the front, got the back, got the middle. Solid rides, great crew. Takes a little bit of time to get that ride going. They take the procedure very, very seriously. Obviously, I don't know whether or not there's a difference in the ride from when they had the incident in 2011 till now as far as speed is concerned. It really slows down for those dolphin hops above the building here, the Lakwa building as well. So yeah, Thunder Dolphin, that's it.